And hello, my little scribbles out there in the universe. I am Ryoba Scribble, or Soto-chan, whatever you want to call me. Totally fine. I don't know if you guys noticed, but my little earrings, I just posted them on my Instagram. So you can find me on Instagram at Ryoba Scribble. Anyway, let's get into it. I am going to be doing a sketchbook tour of a sketchbook that I filled when I was at work or I'm just traveling, because I don't want a big sketchbook with me sometimes. Sometimes you just want a small one. Anyway, let's get into it and see what's in this thing. So, full warning, there might be a couple things in here that are a little naughty and stuff, so I'll either try to cover them up with my hand or with this card holder, just, because I do not want YouTube to get mad at me. So let's go into it. So here is the opening. I just got like random things. This was originally of all my OCs, my original characters, and it was a guide of my newsflash. That does not happen in the sketchbook. Here is my prized possession, Chad. If you have been on my Instagram for a while, you know that I love Chad, and he is my precious little baby boy. Betty Bell. She doesn't have a shirt on because I just didn't draw it. Or if you've seen, meh. But she is our little cowgirl. So I love her. She's supposed to be like very, very out there, if you know what I mean. Another, again, OC, Witchy Lou. She was supposed to be my witch OC where, she just does little witchy stuff, and yeah. She does not actually have any eyes. That is the funny thing. She doesn't have any eyes. I thought that would be cool, cause why not? Alright. She did not stay in OC. She was supposed to be Chad's girlfriend, but I found out that I didn't really want Chad to exactly have a girlfriend. At least not in the beginning, but yeah, this was supposed to be Clarice. She was supposed to be like a mafia daughter. Yeah. And here we go. It gets a little weird. If you know, this is my symbol. I drew this in high school a long time ago. Don't ask me what it means. I don't really know. I just thought it looked really nice and it stuck with me. So yes. This is also another OC. He is Dex. That is his middle name, is Dexter, but he likes to go by Dex, and his real name is Michael. You'll never, ever hear himself call himself Michael because he hates that name. More Buddy Bell. You'll notice that I love drawing eyeballs and a lot of random stuff. Oh, look, a list from when I was working at a job. We don't really need that. Here is a cat girl, and I don't know, I love drawing like random creatures and stuff, so you're gonna see a lot of random creatures, a lot of random stuff. So, sorry, I have to cover something up. Actually, hold on, hopefully you didn't see it. Hopefully not. Here's another cat girl. It just says, I'm sad, but there was water damage, so you can't really see. Here is another OC of mine. I know you're gonna hear that a lot. His name is, Chuck. And I hate that name, and that's perfect for him because he's supposed to be almost like a hated character where you just want to literally beat the living flip-flop out of him. So yeah, Okay, cool. Here's more of Chad. I was watching the Digital Circus with my sister, so I tried drawing Pomni, just freehanding. It was okay, not bad. These little characters are Zito. He's a weird alien thing. I don't really draw him that much. I want to, I just haven't. We might have to do this sketchbook tour in 2 parts, just to let you guys know. Here was Clarice again, but I messed up on her hand, so I just covered it up, because I didn't like it. You'll notice that sometimes I do that, where, just like with her face, I didn't like how I drew her face, kind of, so I put a sticky note over it, and then I redrew her face, and I liked it a little bit better. Yeah. Here is just random math doodles. I like this guy. I don't know why. He just looks like a dandy little dude that, is a little nerd, but, who doesn't like nerds, you know? And this guy just looked like he walked out of bed. I ain't gonna lie to you. Here I keep a lot of random stuff because to me a sketchbook is like, yes, a sketchbook, obviously, but also it is it's like a scrapbook to me. And so here was an idea. I don't know if you want to pause it, whatever, but it was an idea for a alien legend, an urban legend. That was, meh. Here is some more Chad, I believe, yeah, that's also Chad. Chad Dex. I didn't like the drawing, so I never finished it. I think it's the mouth. Like, if we take out the mouth, not too bad. But that mouth is like, Here I tried freehanding a pose myself, just going ham on it. And yeah, it's not bad. You'll notice there's a lot of song lyrics in here because it's like either what I was feeling or just how it was, I don't know, maybe it was just a song stuck in my head. Honestly, I love listening to like songs and stuff like that. So yeah. Here, my sister tried drawing something for me, and I'm sorry, hold on. Sorry about that. I have no idea what my phone was doing. I'm recording this on my phone, but my sister tried drawing me something of one of my character's decks. He has an older sister who died. I'm not going to give any spoilers because I want to make it into a comic book. But anyway, this was his older sister, and this was supposed to be like a little drawing or something of her. I don't know. I also newsflash, I love My Little Pony, so you'll see a lot of pony drawings, and stuff like that. Some might say, oh, you're a furry too, so I don't know. Who cares? I like drawing what I like to draw because art is art, and it doesn't matter if it's good or bad. So, yeah, here is more of Dex's sister. It's supposed to be his older sister. Here is more of Chuck, and then just kind of some random doodles. I believe that's supposed to be Dex's mom? Michelle? I could be wrong. I kind of don't remember what his mother's name was off the top of my head. No, that's his sister. I'm so sorry. Do not notice him. He does not have any legs yet because he's a nub, and he was supposed to be a fish. Yes, a fish. That's what I'm going to stick with because I did not cover that. Here is, if you look back at the, Look-a-Whacker, page where it was like, oh, this is, an idea. This was what that urban legend guy was supposed to look like. I don't know. It was just something that I thought was looking cool. Here is another one of my characters. Some of my characters have different forms, so it'll be like the same character, but just in a different form. This is Chaplin. He is an part alien, so he is not human. He just pretends to be a human, and he sometimes pretends to be a cat. But here he is in, one of his alien forms, you could say. So, yeah. Here is just some really, really weird doodles of, I don't know, meh, and then I just covered it up with a random way of feeling. I don't know, it's just in the feels, as you could say. Here's Chad again. It was not finished. I'm just gonna cover that. And here is Chad again, where he's looking at some people, I don't know who, but he's looking at them. I was dealing with, customers that were just mean to me at the time. And sometimes you just want to be like, are you flip-flop kidding me? But, you can't say that. So, I drew my OC feeling that way, because why not? Here, I drew, a little mini version of myself, oh, yeah, this is what I look like, because I always wanted really bright pink hair, and currently, I'm supposed to be wearing glasses, but my glasses are a little, so, yeah, and then here are some things that my friends drew. I don't know, it's just a little weird. Yeah. Oh, and here is also a drawing I didn't finish. I wanted to make sure there was nothing there that was not going to spook you guys, if you get what I'm saying. So, yeah. Oh my god, we're only on page 38 out of 100 and something pages. Let's keep it going, right? Alright. Here, I don't know, it was just a couple of list of friends. I don't really know, but we'll just I'll just do that. And then here, sorry about that. Here is like I'm trying to figure out like, oh, like Chad's hair because it'd been a good hot minute since I'd like drawn it. Betty Belle's hair. This is not Chad. It's another character. I named him Kenny Phoenix, and you're probably wondering why Kenny Phoenix. There's a funny story about that, and I might tell you guys later, just because. But yeah, and then these are just random things that like customers were talking to me when I was working at a booth at a mall, and I don't know. It was just, if it had a C, it was something a customer said. If it was a W, it was something a worker said. And I don't know, I just thought it was funny, and I wanted to keep tabs on it. So yeah, I don't know what that is, but that's just random stuff. So we're just gonna cover that up. Here, that's just like what is it? Team. Oh, I forgot what it is, but it's something Aquaforce. It used to be on Adult Swim. If you know, you know, and I will love you for it. I don't know. I just drew this really random beat up person because why not? Oh, look, here's Kenny again. He's supposed to be like this emo goth boy, who just doesn't show his eyeballs because he doesn't like doing that. So yeah, here is some more stuff. Random phone numbers. They're not gonna get you far. But yeah, here I was working on hands. I was trying to draw some chibi characters and stuff. Trying to draw Kenny again, but things just weren't working out. And then here is a little mini version of Dex, and yeah. Here this was a drawing I did like a while ago, and I tried redrawing it. It's not bad, but I feel like I could do better. And he's kind of an OC. He's not quite like an OC like Chad, Dex, and Betty Belle, but occasionally I do draw him. He's my little moth boy. He's kind of like supposed to be like Mothman, but he's a little boy, you know? He's just a little baby boy. Oh, look, some eyeballs that flip to show nothing, but, you know, eyeballs. Here I just have a lot of like, you can see different stuff that are overlapping. That's kind of what it went to over a while. This is supposed to be Dex again, and this is his outfit. I was thinking about this for like a helmet thing, but he looks more like Cyclops to me, like from Marvel. I could be wrong. Please don't hate me. I'm so sorry. It's been a good hot minute, okay? So please don't hate me. But yeah, and then I think that's supposed to be just some random guy who's just dying on the inside, because I was dying on the inside. But yeah, and that's Kenny, and more Kenny, but yeah, so... Here is Betty Belle. I don't know. I just tried drawing her in an outfit. She does not have purple hair. I let like somebody color her in just because, and I was like, whatever, I don't care. I really don't care. So yeah, and then here is Dex again, and some great battle. You know, I don't know. Some zeros. And yeah. Oh, this was a list from when I worked at a restaurant and the things I needed to do, because no one had really told me. They were just like, you'll figure it out, right? And I figured it out eventually. Here is, you know, Kenny again. You know, he's, like I said, he's like that emo boy that's just like, screw it, I'll just go kill myself. Yeah. And then here is supposed to be me as a pony. I think of myself as a earth pony because, call me crazy, but I love Applejack, and I used to really have a big connection with, Rainbow Dash, but I don't know, I felt like more and more as an adult, I related more to Applejack. So, yeah. This will be the last page for this thing because I'm running out of space on my phone, but I will come back and film the other part after I figure it all out. But here's me as a pony once more. You know, can't go wrong with that. I think this is supposed to be just some random person. I could be wrong. I don't really know if it's an OC. I don't think so. And then here's little moth boy, you know? Who could say no to that little moth boy face? Like, look at that. He's just skipping along like a little baby. Like, I want to skip along like that. It's been years. But yeah, so we're going to do the second part later because I'm running out of space on my phone. We stopped at page 54, so yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this little like video. I'm sorry it's not the best. This is my first time doing YouTube. So hopefully you guys will stay along with me so we can, enjoy this process and get even better together. And as always, wherever you are, do not forget to keep scribbling out there, okay? I love you. Mwah.